Logged in now to Windows 2019 server. And my objective in here is to create a DNS server on this thing. So I'm going to first go into Server Manager. And it shows up. The magnifying glass is a great little addition to Windows Server to find things. And per Microsoft, this is the usual chatty stuff. Local server services, manageability services. I don't use this a whole lot, as you can tell. Local server services. Oh, that's not working. This has a way to add things to it. Let's see if we can do that. Manageability events, performance. Performance. This thing's a nightmare. Okay, here's what I wanted to find. I'm not sure why this didn't show up. Add roles and features, finally. So first, it'll make you select what server you're on, which is in case you want to set it up on some different one on your network. I want DNS. All right, let's see if we can add this stuff here. Hopefully that'll work. Looks like I'm stuck getting .NET. Okay, fine. DNS server integration directory replicates DNS data along with AD service data. Well, that's good. AD requires DNS to be installed, so that's good. Domain controller, DNS server role. All right, so this is the first thing we do. Restart destination server. Okay, not gonna worry about that. Let's install it. There it goes. I actually tried putting a DNS server up on Linux, and I suppose that would work too. To tell you the truth, that's probably a better way to do it. It was easier. All right, looks like this thing is done, I hope. Close. Now, probably want to try to use this thing. Okay, DNS showed up. What do you know? Well, that's kind of nice. All right. So how do I put a zone in this thing then? Interesting. It's well done. DNS. I just want to add a record. I guess it's done right here. Interesting. Filter. I'm going to right click now, add something. Nope. They got Windows activation in there, of course. Isn't that funny? I guess that makes sense, right? Make money with Windows licenses. You'd want to have that. All right, so looking around here, I don't see any obvious way to add something. Add a record to it. Click on this, nothing. All right. So I'm kind of looking at some stuff here that says how to do this stuff here. DNS configuration window. Did that. DNS manager. All right. Okay, I'm in service manager. That's not DNS manager. So let's get out of this. See what happens when you're a newbie. All right, so I'm going to close this thing. Well, that's more like it. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Let's see what we can do with this thing here. Forward zones, reverse zones, trust points, blah, 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 root hints. Okay. Configure server, new zone. Okay, let's put a zone in this thing. Forward lookup zone. Gonna make a zone here. Let's see if that'll work. That's probably something you would want, but I'm gonna ignore it. All right, that's done. Finish it. There's that zone. Can I add something to it? Not sure why it's locked up now. All right, it's done. DNS server, new zone. Update data files, clear cache. Okay, we did that. Ooh, that's what I should have done right there. That's what I should have done. So let's get rid of this stuff. Delete. All right, that's gone. Let's do the wizard thing here. New zone, no. View, zone, I think. Okay, there's the wizard. Primary. Okay, I guess I already did this before. Yeah, I did this before, so we're good to go. Okay, there's forward and lookup zones, ASAP. What if I double click this then? I just want to add some stuff to it here. Refresh, export. Okay, a new record. DNS key. I just want to put like an A record in here. Okay, what can I do here? Database. There's the host. Okay, right there. Let's put an A name in there. Go like this. Very good. Create the record. Okay, so I'll call this thing vCenter. vCenter, vCenter, vCenter. And the IP address for that is or was. Let's get an IP address on it. And it's on an internal network. Ping. Okay, that thing was that right there. And all this trouble because I need a reverse lookup, huh? All right, so I'm going to use that IP there. Oops, missed it. Okay, it should be copied already. Oh, good. And then it can also do a pointer record. So this is already a lot easier than I thought, which makes me happy. All right, so update a pointer record for it. So that should be the vCenter right there. So vcenter.asap should be it. Warning. Okay, so I need a reverse lookup zone too. Okay, done. I need a reverse lookup zone. New zone. And I probably want to call that thing the same thing, ASAP, I think. First, the name of the zone, I'm going to call it ASAP. Zone name. Network ID or name of the zone. I'm going to put in ASAP. Okay, I can't put those in. Name of the zone would be here. But I think I want to have the, no, I can't do that. So I'm going to need to first do this and get the IP address here. Put in the first 3 octets, which is that. That's not going to work. All right. 10.168.229. 10.168. This is actually well done. And I don't put in the 000, of course. Yeah, look how cool that is. So that works out really well. This is exciting. All right. New file. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Use that. Doom. Done, done, done. Okay. Do not allow updates. Good, good, good. Okay. So that did that. Now we have that. So when I went in here and there's this thing here, I'm going to get rid of that and make a new one because I'm not sure how to add the PTR record to it. Okay, I'll delete it. Action, add a host. Okay, vCenter, 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 vCenter. And once again, the IP address going to be 10.68.229.230. Okay, so that should now work for reverse. And it's in there. Good. Now, I would like then to check this thing and make sure that it's actually working as a DNS server. And I'm probably not using myself as a DNS server yet. But let's see if it does that. CMD. So in theory, and I bet this won't work, but I should be able to say ping vCenter, and it doesn't work. And it shouldn't work because this DNS resolver, which is actually in this server, isn't in this server yet, if that makes sense. But from a Linux host, I should be able to do a dig, and this should work. But I think what I'll do is, I wonder if I can do localhost in this thing as a server. Let's see if we can do localhost and use that. So I'm going to go to control panel, here, and we're going to go to networks, and this one's private, and we're going to go to, boy, it's sure pushing all that stuff. This one is a what? Yep, that's the private network. So it is looking at local resolvers here, which it should. However, could I do something here? What if I add my local one first? Add. Could I use localhost? I doubt it. Let's then find out our IP address. No, that's Linux. ipconfig on Windows. There we go. Okay, so our address here is going to be this 10 address here. And how do you copy with this crazy thing here? Oh man, Windows is always difficult. Okay, edit copy. Okay, now we'll go back here and we're going to add that into there. So we're using ourself as a server. And I'm going to add this to the very top. So the first thing it should do is try and resolve from ourselves with our own little zone. And if it can't, it's going to kick off to these here. Let's try that. See if that'll work. All right, there we go. Close it all up. And let's see if I can do a ping now of vCenter ASAP. Let's first of all see if it knows about our new servers. Uh, uh, uh. Does it know about our DNS servers or not? Well, let's try. Let's see if they're in here. DNS servers, yeah, look at that. So on this connection, which is public, they're there. This is public, I don't want them there. And on private, they're not showing up. That's a bugger. Okay. So I bet if I ping this thing, I wonder if it'll work. Ping vcenter.asap. Nope, doesn't do a thing. All right, so I'm gonna change that around now. This said private, but it's actually public, I think. Properties, Internet Protocol, properties, and advanced, and DNS. All right, so that's not gonna work there. Take that out. Leave those in here. Okay. The 169 is my public address, and that's not going to route internally, so we'll get rid of that. So this said private, it's public. This is public, and let's see what's private. Whatever. All right, Internet 4, configure it. Properties. Yeah, this has no router, so this is my internal. So this is what we want. And we're going to add DNS, add, put that server back in there. Of course, I lost it now. So I need to get my IP address again of this thing, which I can't get unless I go back into command. CMD. All right. Actually, you know what? What would be really cool is it should work on localhost too, I would think. Let's try that. 127. Because I am using myself, right? So that should work. Let's move it up. Click, click. Okay, that's localhost. And okay. Close, close. Now, if we do a command again, and I'm going to say ipconfig /all. Let's see what we get here. We get what? Nothing. Ipconfig. Okay, we get our server there, 127.0.0.1. Can I ping it? Localhost ping 127.0.0.1. Yep, yep, yep. That's our local host. So that thing should be working on DNS port 53, I think. So let's see if we can ping our ASAP now. Ping vcenter. vcenter.asap. This should work. It does. Hey, how do you like that? We got our own zone here called ASAP. So that's how to make your own DNS zone. Now, can I reverse look it up? NS lookup. What's that address? 10.168.229.230. Does it work? It works. All right, now I might be able to put in my vCenter appliance because I have vCenter defined and it resolves both ways. So, hey, look at that. So I'm liking Windows tonight. Even though Windows can be pedantic and difficult and wordy, Windows came through for me tonight. So this is how to set up your own zone on Windows, your own local private zone. Thanks for watching. And yeah, you can tell I'm happier now. Have a great day.